Elvis Presley and his vehicles. Part 4. The 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria. In the spring of 1955, Elvis was out touring intensively. He was driving his pink 1954 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 60 Special while his parents still drove the 1942 Lincoln Zephyr Club Coupe, which Elvis got as a birthday gift in 1953. The old Lincoln Zephyr had definitely seen better days. Elvis' parents needed something newer and more reliable to drive, since Elvis was out of town most of the time. On April 17, 1955, Elvis came home to Memphis for a few days. He had been performing in Dallas, Texas. The next show was scheduled for April 20 in Grenada, Mississippi. During those days off in Memphis, Elvis took the time to go out car shopping for his parents. The car Elvis ended up buying was a 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria. The 1955 Ford Fairlane was the company's top-of-the-line series. It was equipped with a 272 cubic inch, or 4.4-liter, V8 engine producing 162 horsepower. A power pack option including a 4-barrel carb bumped the power to 182 horsepower. The 1955 was also available with a 223 cubic inch inline 6. The 55 Fairlane Victoria was the only two-door hardtop, no B-pillar, in Ford's lineup for the year. It was available in a variety of single and two-tone color combinations. The 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria Elvis purchased for his parents Vernon and Gladys, was most likely painted single-tone coral mist, which was a light pink 1955 spring color. It had the 272 cubic inch V8 engine with power pack and Ford's automatic transmission, Ford-O-Matic. It was the first car Elvis ever purchased brand new. In the spring of 1955 the Presleys moved from Lauderdale Courts to 2414 Lamar Avenue, and then in September to 1414 Getwell Street. This home at Getwell was the last of the rentals for the Presley family. They lived there from September 1955 until March of 1956. Elvis used the 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria on tour a couple of times. April 20, 1955, the first time Red West was on tour with Elvis, they drove the Ford to Grenada, Mississippi. On the way down there they slid off the road, nothing serious, but the Ford Fairlane got stuck in the mud. They tried to get it out, with Red behind the wheel and Elvis pushing the car from behind. That worked out after a while, however Elvis got a big spray of mud on his clothes. For this kind of one-time gig, you performed in the clothes you traveled in, so Elvis had to sing wearing stained clothes in Grenada. In this photo from the summer of 1955, we can see Elvis' then-girlfriend June Juanico leaning against the trunk of the 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria, which Elvis had purchased for his parents. This photo is shot in the spring of 1956 at the house Elvis just had purchased for him and his parents. The address is 1034 Audubon Drive in Memphis. To the left in this colorized photo is Elvis' parents' 1955 Ford Victoria. These photos are from the spring and summer of 1957. Elvis is photographed on his 1957 Harley. The pink 1955 Ford Fairlane is parked next to him. On June 5, 1955, Elvis' 1954 Cadillac caught fire and burned to the ground. Elvis and the Blue Moon Boys were on tour in Arkansas and needed a car fast to continue performing. Scotty therefore returned to Memphis to pick up the 1955 Ford Fairlane, which Elvis had recently gifted to his parents. Scotty then drove to Sweetwater, Texas and the tour continued. Elvis and his band used the Ford for about a month, until Elvis had the time to purchase a new car. The 1955 Ford was driven by Vernon and Gladys for about 2 years' time, before being traded in for a 1957 Ford Country sedan wagon. And that is it, on this subject. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe, share and like this video for more episodes about Elvis's cars.